As of today, which is July 24th, 2024, Trailhead provides this trail called Get Hands On with Data Cloud. It consists of 4 projects, and you can do them in a free trial dev.org, a special one that you have to get specifically for Data Cloud. This is a somewhat limited org, but it does let you do these 4 projects and check out a lot of what Data Cloud can do. And I'll share a little bit about what it does not give you. If you are working with a Salesforce partner and have access to the partner portal, as of this time, there is a 30-day trial available via the partner portal that is more fully functional. So that's a good way to go if you have access to the partner portal. I have used both, and these are advertised to only last for 5 days, but they seem to last for 14 days. My strong recommendation is that you set aside some time to work through these 4 projects, one after the other, for sure within 5 or 14 days, but preferably in one go. It shouldn't really take that long. I don't know what the official time recommendations are here, but it's, maybe 15 minutes per, but if you want to stop and take the time to, read everything carefully and explore here. Okay, it says 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. So pretty doable if you could set aside a couple of hours and just work through them. I actually worked through them 3 times. This will be my 4th time. So there you go. What do they consist of? Create a data stream in Data Cloud, and this one includes the steps to get this special dev org. So all you have to do is follow these instructions. Create a data stream, add and map a formula field. This highlights that formula fields come really early in the process. They come with adding it to a data lake object, not anytime later. And then you go on to create an identity resolution rule set. It's skipping the data mapping part because that's all taken care of for you in this project, because you install it from a data bundle, which already takes care of the mapping, I believe. Maybe there's a little bit of mapping in here, but then it moves right on. That would be called harmonizing, when you do the mapping of taking fields from different objects and saying, oh, this is really the same field kind of value as this other field from this other object. They're called different things, but they really should map to the same field in the data model object. That's called harmonizing. And then we go on to this step, which is called unifying, which is where you're unifying records. You're saying, hey, this is really a record for this same person as this other record in this object or at this other object. So that's unifying records. That's also called identity resolution. And a rule set is made up of a match rule and a reconciliation rule. Then you get into calculating insights. There are 2 flavors. There's streaming insights and calculated insights. We're going to do a calculated insight in this case. And then finally, segmentation, which potentially can use the calculated insight in the segment. And then you need an activation target, and you activate the segment to the target. So there's a little introduction to the steps of Data Cloud and this trail. So taking a look at the very first one, when you first get into it, let's go back to that. Here we go. When you first get into it, it will say get started for free. Yay. So you just click this button, you follow the instructions. Let's see if we want to walk through it. Okay. You're going to give it your login. I'm not going to walk through this right now. I really trust that you can follow these instructions here. It's going to say create playground. Oh, here it says it's a 14-day developer org. That includes Data Cloud and sample data. It can take a little time for the org to get created. In my experience, it's only a few minutes. You will get an email that gives you your username. So make a note of this and make a note of the password that you set. This is always one of the big challenges of setting up lots of orgs and keeping track of your passwords. Or maybe you have a password tracker that you use for this purpose. Also, when this happens, it will tell you when it's going to expire. Make a note of this too. I haven't been able to figure out where in the org you can see when it's going to expire. So take a note of it at the time that you create it. And then make sure you finish these 4 modules within that time, and any other exploration you want to do of Data Cloud before it expires. Otherwise, you can spin up another one. And yes, you can spin up these sequentially until you're done, but why not get it all done in one go if you can? Okay, and then finally, it will give you another button that says connect your playground. So that connects it to your Trailhead account so that you can pass these challenges. So once you've got that all done, you have your org, it's connected to Trailhead, you've noted the date that it's going to expire, you've noted your login and password. Now you can move on to the second step, which is to create a data stream. And I'm just going to go forward with that here. So in Data Cloud, so I just wanted to say, when you first come in here, it's a little disorienting because you hope to see Data Cloud Data Cloud setup here, but it's just not available in this trial org. I didn't do this before. Maybe I'll save the data stream for the next video, and let's just take a look at my user record and see what my permission sets are. I am this person. I have the system administrator profile. And permission set. See, I have the Data Cloud admin permission set, but in the trial org, as far as I know, they have blocked our ability to see Data Cloud setup. So don't be confused. Data Cloud setup is the first step normally if you're really implementing Data Cloud. But for this trial org, they've done that initial work for us. They've installed Data Cloud, they've assigned permission sets, they've created connectors for us. So that's the part we don't have to do. I will show in a future video the list of items that you might see on the Data Cloud setup menu if you had access to it. Also, we are in the Sales app, so we might be a little disoriented here. It's not showing us Data Cloud app by default, but if we just click the app launcher, here it is. And now we see that we're in the Data Cloud app. So here are our data streams, data lake objects, the data model, data explorer, identity resolutions, profile explorer, calculated insights, data action targets, data actions, segments and activation targets, activations, data spaces, data transforms, reports and dashboards, data graphs, data shares, data shared targets, and query editor. So here, these are the topics to learn, in addition to a few others, but these are the main topics to learn and the main features of Data Cloud right here. And let's see, what else did I want to say about this? Yeah, I think that's it. So we are ready to move on to the second unit of the first project, creating a data stream from a data bundle.